Now, majority rule might not be the order of the day for the committee, which will be constituted to investigate whether a sitting president should be removed or not. Now, during discussions between MPs sitting in Parliament's Sub-Rules Committee today, opposition parties said each party in Parliament should have equal representation on such a committee. The EFF, however, are calling for a panel of experts to conduct the investigation rather than have MPs preside over it.
We are drafting a rule for a president.
Heeding a Concourt judgment, Parliament is drafting rules for the impeachment of a head of state. Once a motion is tabled for impeachment, a committee will investigate whether there are grounds, followed by a debate and vote in Parliament. The composition of this committee is under discussion. The DA made it clear that proportional representation should not be a factor.
We do worry that we'll go to a committee and you'll simply outvote us if it comes to that. Because then all of this work that we've done, why have we done it? Because if at the end of the day it simply comes down to your 6 votes versus our 4 votes, well, then we might as well not do this. There's no point to it.
The EFF agrees.
So one thing you can never bring back to us, whatever you do, is proportional representation. It is out.
What the two parties do disagree on is the composition of the committee, which would launch an inquiry investigating whether grounds exist for an impeachment. The DA is leaning toward a hybrid model for the committee. This model would see one member from each political party represented in Parliament sit on the committee, joined by 4 retired judges. The EFF, on the other hand, wants 5 retired judges to conduct the inquiry. It says the National Assembly should be tasked with appointing these judges. The hybrid model, marked as option 2 in the draft rules, garnered the most support.
The importance of the hybrid is the one that the Ins would say would find the 2 elements and the 2 characters being expressed within that particular view.
The IFP believes that for all intents and purposes, this is a parliamentary process. And it is in the interest of us doing our duties and responsibilities that we build in legal assistance into a parliamentary process as opposed to Parliament building into an external process.
At this stage, we would say that option 2 would be the best option, where we say there must be a panel of experts.
If the hybrid model is chosen, 13 MPs representing each party in Parliament would be present. But going forward, that number would depend on the composition of future parliaments. The committee is expected to make a final decision next Tuesday. Abra Barbia, SABC News, Parliament.